Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth and I am back with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S. It is fabulous. I've played with it for a few days. Very smooth, very, I don't know even how to explain it. It literally connected everything on my phone to this, so now my alarms go off twice, once on here, once on my phone, so I do have to shut those down. But that transition was super easy. Since my initial opening review, there's a couple things I found out that, let me get back to this part. So to turn it on, it's the normal push and hold the side button, maybe, come on, there we go, and which is great, but to shut it off is not this button. If you push and hold this button while it's on, it opens that Bixby, which I do not use, so I do not know how that works. I've got too many other things to figure out, but you can still see how nice and crisp this is. Haha. Used Zedge to get some wallpapers on, just like the Samsung phones. You can't do the unlock with your finger after a restart. You have to enter your password, okay, or your symbol-y unlocky thingy, because that made a whole lot of sense. So if you want to shut it off, you swipe down off the edge of the screen, okay, and then you swipe this one more time. So when you initially come down, it's just a little part, and you swipe down again, and there is the power button, so you can turn it off that way. Okay, now there's a little symbol here that is your pin. I'm not sure what that does. It's because it's not doing anything right now. I have to use a pin to get into that. Huh. But your shortcuts that do open right there, you have to be done with the pin. Check that out. But you can rearrange these. You can add whatever you want to them, which was nice because then I cleared up all of this stuff and sent it there. And see, there's a notification from my phone that just popped up. And another thing I noticed is you can stick the pin on the sides, okay, on either sides. That, and I was wondering about these before. You can buy a keyboard for these. I have a laptop. I don't necessarily need anything with a keyboard. Now, back here is your pin charger. And if you can see, it's a nice black area. So if you set your pin on there, come on. Yes, I know. Okay, woohoo. Let me put that on Do Not Disturb. Those notifications are all coming in because I just started my phone up. But if you noticed here, it said 10% and it showed the pin. Let me get it to do it again. Take it off, put it on. So my pin's at 10%. It does not take long to charge, and it lasts a really long time because not everything you do with the pin needs its battery. There are some functions you can do with the pen, like if you hold it in the air and scribble, it'll take a screenshot of your device. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that's how it charged when I first started this up. I didn't even think about this having a battery in it. And so I was playing around. I went into this Pin Up app that is installed on this. And I went into somewhere in here, coloring. I did a little bit of coloring on one of the pages. Here it is. Super cool. You can see what other people are doing. You have to be logged in order to share stuff, and I was just dinking around. But the color, the pen on this, you can be the crayon, a pencil, a paintbrush, and you can change your colors, and they will blend for the most part, or lay on top of each other, which is fun. So see how that's kind of blended over, leaving that yellow in there. They do have a drawing part that was a little tough to figure out the first time I was in here too. And then your undo, so it undoes all of that. Go back, and you can discard your changes or save your changes. New. You can learn to draw. Oh, here we go, the plus sign. So we're gonna go a drawing. Okay, and I sat here and was drawing this really cool tree while talking to my friend on the phone, and we were on the phone for like 2 hours, and when we were done, I had slipped this back here, and that's when I realized, oh, it charges. So 2 hours plus some right out of the box. That pen lasted, and when I hooked it up to the back, it was only at 1%. So you definitely have a good lifespan of your pen, and when it's fully charged, heck, I was using it quite a bit last night, and I just shut the tablet off. I figured during my video I would charge everything back up just to show you, and as you can see, it was at 20% even after using it last night, playing games, trying out different apps, stuff like that. And one of the apps I tried out, which I was kind of disappointed, I use Adobe. I use Adobe Illustrator to do all of my stuff, and this isn't as nice, as intuitive as the other. Yeah, you get your pens and stuff, but there's certain things you can't do easily. Like, you can't just select a section. Where is that? Nope. There we go. So you want to transfer. In Illustrator, you can select like this little line right here, and you can move it, or this line here and move it. On this, you can only move the whole thing. So I'm kind of disappointed in that. It's just something I'll have to get used to. The pens and brushes, you can adjust them to what you want. This one actually is a pretty neat pen. You click on it a second time, and you click and drag up and down, and it makes it bigger. This pen is very neat, calligraphy style. And you can change the color and the opacity. Again, it's a drag or increase, decrease. And see, the little squares means it'll be more like a paint wash over something. So that, some of it is interesting, but I don't know how fun it will be to make SVGs and cut files with it. So after I work on that more, I'll be back with you on that. But what I really wanted to show you today is the, get that back in there charging for a little bit. The Amazon purchase I made for it. I ordered a green and black cover. Yeah. So we'll see if they got the color right, because there was lots of options. Blue, black, red, all sorts of colors. Okay, let's be smart. They do have a pull tab. Woohoo! Because I don't know why I didn't buy one at the very beginning when I ordered the tablet. Of course, that's why my other one is slightly broke, is because it never had a cover and I dropped it. So this is how it comes. Tablet protective case. And of course, I will link the tablet and the tablet case down below, so you can price check and see the specifications and stuff. Always do price comparisons. You might find someplace other than Amazon where it's cheaper. Ooh, look at that green. That is fabulous. Let me turn on my other light. Brighten up that. Woo! I'm digging that. And see, this is what I liked about it. Nice cleaning cloth. It had a space for the pen. I'll have to see if I'll be able to use that because I got my big old fingernails. Alright, scan the QR and watch the installation tutorial. Who wants to do that? This is cute. It's a nice hefty little bag. It's got a little zipper on it. This might be good for stuffing stuff in and remailing. So we may hang on to that. Ooh, and this has got a nice rubbery corners and everything for impact drops, which, you know, we don't want to do, but sometimes it happens. Got some tabs right here to help us pop this out. So we're just gonna gently put my thumbnail in there. I don't want anything scratchy. And then here's a couple more tabs. So you got the 4 tabs for sure. And then we're gonna come right to this end, pop that out a little bit, and voila. So we have this protective shield, and it is not blue. As you can see, it's a peeling, so we're gonna peel that. Peel this off before application, okay? We're gonna do that in just a little bit because I want to see how everything fits together first. So we're gonna pop that out. More QRLs. If you don't know how to use these, you can search your device on how to use them. My phone has a QR reader. I'm pretty sure the tablet does too. Let's find out. So we pull down this part. Yep. Even on my phone, you pull down this part, and all of these extra little widgets for your phone or tablet, you click on that and it opens right to, I don't need my location, it opens right up to my camera. So if I went straight to my camera, okay, and it's in photo mode, that's all you need, okay, and you just look for the QR. And what's going to happen is it's going to pop up. Tap here to go to the Facebook, or yeah, it's reading them all now. So we can tap here to go to YouTube, and it will open up whichever thing you chose. And you can watch the little video on how they do that. So I'm just going to pause that because I don't need that. And then I'm going to one click there, and it shuts everything into sleepy mode. Okay. So lots of QRs to play around with. So this is just telling you, yeah, go to the videos for help. Kind of a waste of paper. You could have just done this on one little piece, people. And then you could have done 2. Kind of a waste. Okay. So here's this, and you know, this is also a waste. They should have just, this is more than enough. If you can't figure it out, scan that. And then put the other ones. Anyways, whew, get off that subject. All right, so the reason I chose this one is because this caught my attention. And I was like, hey, I like this. So we have this nice big strap. Okay, you just put your hand in there, strap it on, and then you can hold this easy peasy. Does it rotate? Yes, it does. It rotates and locks into positions. So if you feel like holding it like this and you find it comfortable like that, very, very nice. I'm liking that. And, okay, it has a kickstand. And that's what I thought it did. So you can, do we have to, we want to make sure it locks into place. And that is not locked into place. There we go. So you have your little kickstand, it locks into place. So you can set it up on your nightstand. or whatever and watch your movies, which I did. I watched Luca off of Netflix on this, or Disney's Luca, and it was nice. The tablet, you could hear the volume on either side change depending on where the character was standing in the screen. So when they were talking on this side, you could hear it really clear on this side versus this side. So the sound quality on the tablet is really good too. So that's a plus. So this is that. And then to let go, I'm assuming there would be a little pinchy thingy. Or not. Yeah. Come on. I don't want to break it. And of course, that is installation. That's not our kickstand. Is that a little button? Yep, okay. So you get to push this little button right there at the kickstand, and that will lock it into place and then let it slide back down. Still pretty easy. Even with my big old fingers, I was able to do that. So there's that. Okay, so let's see how this works. They have got pull the tabs, which we did. We pulled the little tabs and got that screen off, and then it says gently pull the rubber piece back. Okay, so you're gonna get this green piece all naked all by itself. Okay, we can do that. All right, so I want to make sure I keep it in the same position so I know which way the rubber goes. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that like that. And then it is showing us to do, oh, it shows us the installation for the strap. I am not going to use this. Yeah, you can watch the video on how to install that if you want, but I don't see any need for that because I'm not going to be carting it around too much. My little fingerprints. Okay, so we have our pen and your camera slot here. Okay, so pen and camera. So I'm going to take my pen off and make sure that the pen and camera slot go on that side. Ooh, look at that. Such a nice fit. I'm going to do a gentle mist of water, and I'm going to wipe my screen clean because we're going to have that screen protector on top of it. Okay. So that slides in there nice and easy. I've got little bits that are not wanting to come off. Definitely recommend ordering your tablet case the same time you order. Just makes life easier. Okay. Then we're gonna reinstall the rubbery piece. So we're just gonna go along and tuck everybody back into their little homes. This is not hard. It's just a little fidgety. Okay. Get you up there. See the, oh man, you know what? I won't be able to use my thumb thingy because my fingers are too big. That's all right. We'll just use the scanner thingy. It's not like my phone. My phone has my bank info and everything on it, so. And I deleted that off of my tablet. No banking on the tablet, only on my phone. So you just kind of wiggle it around, trying to get it back into place. Strap her in. Get her nice and cozy. Get her nice and cozy. And of course, you're going to want to install your memory chips and all that fun stuff before you do this. Yeah, see, this part, I can do the on and off, but I don't think... Try your fingerprint again in 26 seconds because I pushed that button too many times. That's all right. We'll try again. Okay, so we took this off. We put our tablet in. Well, actually, we took this guy off first. So very first thing, you take this off. Take off the black rubber. Put your tablet in. Put the black rubber back on. Reinstall the silicone shell around the case. Be sure that all the edges and ports are aligned. And the ports, they're talking about your finger doodad, so this one's a little wonky, but yeah, that's your charger port. So it's going to have this little flipper upper piece. Oops, sorry. So that will be where your charger is. So that's all lined up. Okay. And then it says, please peel. I like that. They said please. They're not telling you what to do. They said just please peel this off. And we'll check our screen again. Make sure it's nice and clean. Okay. We don't want anything interfering when we're using a screen over our tablet. Okay, and you could use their microfiber cloth to get all the little last minute fuzzies off. This is a time to be anal. You want to be sure it's clean. Okay, there we go. We don't want any little fuzzies in there. Okay, so I'm going to hold this off to the side, and well, I was going to peel. Okay, so I'm going to carefully right here, it started to peel up, so I will start here because I don't want to scratch it. So I'm just going to peel it up, and then I don't want to touch it either, especially if you know your hands are naturally warm and transfer greasy prints easily. Okay. So we're going to see how this looks. And this end, okay, is where our port would be. So we're just going to line this up. There's something on this. Is that on the outside? I don't want to stick this down if it's... Okay. Yeah, just something on the outside there. Okay, so then we're just gonna pinch these down, I think. Yep, so this goes first, and it just sounds like it snaps into place in a couple of spots. So give a nice firm pinch. Okay, you can hear it clicking and accepting its new home. That's the camera zone, the front facing camera, so that's nice. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing. This is more closed, that goes up at the top. This is more open for our port. Oh no, they give us two options. Oh, this doesn't go on there. Okay, well that's clever. All right, my friends. So, if you don't like the protective cover, you grab this guy and use him instead. See that? It doesn't go back on top. I don't know why I thought it did. So, you have options. I like this. So if your pin doesn't work very well through the plastic, you can definitely switch it out for this one. But we're going to see how ours does, right? So we're going to flip her over, make sure everybody's pinched in together, because we saw there it wasn't. What was that? Was that our... Yeah, here we're not pinched in together either. Just kind of mold that into space, its spot. Okay, just shove that up a little bit. Some speakers. And everybody, that works. All right. And then we lift that and we make sure our power cord, and it does use the C, and that plugs in right nicely. Oh, but it's not plugged in. That would help. There we go. Maybe. Are we... There we go. Charging. 24 minutes. Okay. So that worked. So then we have our camera there, and then our little pin just goes right in there. Okay. Oops, wrong pattern. That's all right. Oh, I wanted to check to see if I could use my fingerprint. Let's turn that off. Woo! I can still use my fingerprint even with fairly... If my nails were any longer, I probably couldn't. So that's a plus. Yay! Okay. And my pen, I think it was charging. It's kind of hard to do. I'm trying to decide. Okay, 60%. So yeah, that little bit of time it took us to install this, it went from 20 to 60. It's 90 degrees here. Again, if you know people in the west coast, they're in triple digit weather, so be sure to check up on them. And even at the 90s, guys, be sure you stay hydrated and all that stuff. I want you around so you can watch more of my videos, you know. So yeah, this is, oh yeah, ha! Check that out. Yes, I just abused my tablet for you guys. I like this. I wish they made this in my phone size. Sort of, but not really, because, you know, I have a case and I put the little wallet-y thing on the back of mine. And this one's a pretty good case for my phone. Alright, so let me know what you think. If there's anything you would like me to check out, if you have a Android device and you have an app that you're trying to figure out or have heard about, definitely drop me a PM or drop me a note in the bottom there and we will see what we can do. I'm really liking this. So you definitely, when you go to reinstall the rubber, be sure to come to the back, because I forgot, and just make sure everybody's in place. But it's super easy. See, it just squished right back into place. And it's nice and big. I like this. And I don't feel like it'll get damaged anytime soon. And I have, well, I'll have to deal with that because I got big nails. And so it's not as easy for me to grab. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But that doesn't make me sad. I mean, it's a little hiccup. But that's alright. I'd rather have it be more pliable than something, you know, you go to get it out and it rips it. So if it moves with it, I'd rather have that, if that makes sense. Alrighty, my friends. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for more videos. I mostly do crafty videos, a lot of card videos and whatnot, but I'm up for new challenges, so let me know. And we'll talk to you later. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.